Yo, assalamu alaikum baringolu. Dalam sehu sedle imbal kontono katenke UDP online bantabala platform sabo current Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Mashallah, kal konton katenke to another edition of Current Affairs show. Be Talatalumba April Karo Tiliseo, the 8th of April 2025. It's exactly 19:53 p.m. right now in the UK, 6:53 p.m. in the Gambia, in most parts of Europe. It should be 8:54 right now in most parts of Europe. So mbal konto na bake kana platform auto where mashallah the only platform we can say that with a lot of confidence that stream on 3 networks at the same time. Thank you. Mbal tento la bake kal jay meldon the TikTok, meldon the Facebook, and meldon jibeka YouTube on the big screen. Relax, enjoy, and watch the show. The program deadline mansatala tola konenka dati nyami alamando na programo kono bismillahir rahmanir rahim na funda kono alhamdulillah rabbil alamin alama mina diamol min fola jamman sallallahu alaihi wasallam nango tankandi ngana toni ndiroke kumol fo me yalon kon to lajiro to be kala tonyati sisla konga Champions League game o jibe ngalo ne ko bal bouté la wala nanta jibe la Madrid bal win na ite fo yo lon so mbe duala alama alay kayra baken tol kilin na di bala sudoro bake ba sudoro wati kumata bakale alama mazala sin so jata kende fa no jata kende is priceless ibukalom fonin sasa do bonden kete lo to me kala kumalo waro sababo ko bona mario la ya alama ina sufol tumbulu wala jata kendal tumbulu mel ma so to men sallallahu se jatol sahayani nga dua sabante fregol fane in that regard the late Dr. Modalani Sida Job laid to rest this afternoon in the Gambia. May his soul rest continue to rest in perfect peace. The am kendol ketaje Mome Alongo Tala former lecturer Sek at the Job University. Doko ke UN. I doko ke Gambia Embassy member France. Anana kera foreign minister. Komenga fojane pay respect again. Alama alaya atadula fisandi abota dami dunia. Tolme al commence talla la hinoto. Ayembola jang alama well elen susima ya balan ko le dua mo ko le dua. But ni abina la fana intera ku kendol keka. Na banko fana alama ere kairo sabati di banko kam. Alama alay tonya sabati ni sondomol kono. Alama alay gambe bonni nyin kalabante wol bulu mol me alam ko e man hino so banku dimoni bari ntol fongole bem fongol makoy la ala ko e fam makoy ani makoy. We need to change the course of affairs of our nation, but it's in our hands. It's not in anybody's hands. Anyone else's hand rather. It's in our hands collectively as citizens of that country. Nuyinalen sarganalen manglen our bismillah. See Current Affairs show Tuesday's edition. Tay talata jurom ñetti fan ci April. You get broadcast again on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. The ñaanalante jama de rafetlo sen deglu bi be pare de lewa di ñaan ñun yépp ñu bokk ñaan yalla suñu borom suturañu ak suñu joboti may ñu wérgu yaram ñu xamne amuñ ko yalla suñu borom may leen tane ñu ngi ñaanal aji juti bi te ma ngi wax loolu comme dem si yàlla docteur Mamadou Labi Sila tey lañ ko jébal boromam in Gambia gis nañ ko kilifa wax nañ foofu wax yu rafet si jikkuwam ak si jëfina loolu tax dafa baax torop nit ki nga nekk nit ku baax you reap what you sow yemem fii wala ka falin so mbe duala banko fane ma ngi ñaanal ñu ñaanal réewu Gambia ñaanal suñ kilifa yi yàlla lu ñu ene suñ dëkk si lu baax suñ borom matal ko because Gambia fu mu nekk nii Gambia si pax la nekk bu xóot ñun waa Gambia ñun ñoo mën a génne Gambia si coono bu Gambia nekk nii no outsider will do it for us kaani bi ñun ñoo ko war a lekk ñoo ko tojal suñu bopp kenn duñu ko mën a tojal. I don't know what's happening with my life. I'm seeing some strange things there with TikTok. I don't know whether my moderators are here. I think I will have to add maybe at least 2 moderators, different from the ones that I have, because I think these moderators, one of them is in the US, and the time difference normally becomes a problem because so maybe I'm going to add somebody else, one male and a female. Maybe in bad GBL, I have to do background check because Bantabala moderator, not everybody can be a moderator. We have to be careful with molecular moderator. So be moderator kafulale, so that Ninyin Dolbe Sinola, at least these people can be here. Okay, Mbadingolu, Nanadu Kajakona. Sisla Kongara football GB, but Yalon Tebuka Arsenal support. The Arsenal Kondati. English team will be maybe Madrid be win nale. Because Ning Arsenal win the jam mote Kairos la ñu Sisla ning Kadinjai Situla more tag la wrong. So Arsenal okay. Yamara baru Madrid ye dumarek. There can be silence on social media. But it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a tough one. Because Nimu, I'm a quarterfinal or Sisla Kodi. Okay. Yo, Nzafo Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Janimbe duna kachakono. Announcement of Sotali Jam. Ko Adama Barrow is on his way to Kiang, Nyomi, and Kombo. Ni Araba Lungo Menkanateng. Adama Barrow Kakata road construction site, Silolu. Memble Hakalang, Fatsen Sabali wala Hakalang. Nyomi Nkolu, ni Arabo Menkana, Albe Adama Barrow Jiala. Abita Kiang fana ne malum fabe prola ma sembele ba malo. But Kiang Kolu, Adama Barrow Bekala Lunta Woti, ni Araba Lungo. Abinale Jakakata Silo le Jibe, Kombo Fanang. Adama Barrow Bekala Lunta Woti. Ni Araba Lungo me along next Wednesday, Samanyon Lung. Let me check for Samalon for Samanyon Lungolon because no source can you Wednesday. So man of a second or Samatile because some of them Wednesday. Yeah, now I'm messaging Wednesday. I have to check whether it's the following Wednesday or summer. Whatever. Samalon for next Wednesday will be killing. But Araba Lungo la Kataji. Ikaka kata silo le visit go fana bita koditinya la ni convoy ba ya beke politique diamoti. Ye UDP gara wale. Ye UDP has saying nothing is new here. We are used to the game. Nida de kuma kuntangol foje ye na flo pise pasarre isansol jani aita kuma balfo wala bekela kiang wala bekela nyomi hakalang ngani kombo. So anina brother betala sila kang mfango doma Ibrahim Silla, Minister responsible for works and communication. Ibrahim Silla membe no struggle ko na jam. Bale saate fana ay silo bulale anim barole betala silo kan kataka dukul tandi manasila manasi dukula kataka silo lo neme ko ay yon neka kombo nyomi akiang. Okay, saying Nsafo alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Bantabade also dua bantabaye platform oye also duan tol fane also duan no sources ole melbe on the ground melka kibarul dinna bi aliaje letro membe janjan kan ntol lenga letter ni leak UTP online bantaba letro ni bota jam ntelenga di WhatsApp Gambia maintenant sources ole tentu la bake mele alon ko comme nga bakari baje la padiem ko expose nyaming ni letro na this afternoon adunto na telephone ko no bede letro ni ndunda nga read because muko koronto face ke malafa ke fake letter ti. I want it to be something authentic. Janimba tasarela. Me pare nga no source fana nyini ka fonse letter nying. Somebody is saying no microphone. But everybody else is hearing me. I'm lying, Jadama, how committed am Maleka for no microphone? Are the rest of you listening to me? Let me check on Facebook, because I'll be gutted if I told you didn't check your device and you're telling me no microphone. So sometimes let me listen to myself on the platform. Okay, let's see. I got no microphone. What is this? What is this? Emily and Jadama, what is this? Oh gosh. Sometimes you guys are hard work. Need another platform or sometimes check your device. Let telephone phone switch off follow. Because new technological projects from kele. Maybe the telephone is muted. A fire follow. You need a comment for no microphone. Because sometimes it can distract us. It's only when I see 3 or 4 people writing, then they can't go, then definitely, yeah, it is a problem. But anyway. So na sources all made tend to back. Bere letron ni nada nga source nga nga go fon se letron ni se ano akonyo pa share. Ali aje ngotu mo le nga si na page auto nga watch on Gambia tag nga model tag, but not a message of funky watch on Gambia, because they are the biggest online platform right now. Watch on Gambia. We have to give that to them. Nga ki pa modu boja ye. Nga ki modoliye. Nata se fen fon la wolo to. Me mol tentu la mol me be a share. Ngaje mo jama comment je coach wol mo jama ni okuyata. Later on naje ko abe TikTok, but later on bata UDP online banta bale wala na UDP ntolle ka headache di Adama Barola ni momo man so wala fanan well ebe balambaya kensen wala ntolle ka man sekunda la kululu bondi mboka ke diamu kensen odamati. We actually practicalize jama ma fon tol da ka ke, but we actually go that extra mile, because molbe system okono, they have confidence in us. We mean well for the country. So ma fon tol da malaka information sort of, but we do get a lot of reliable information. So na sources all me tend to la bake mbe jaila. So I'll say duwe bake, because bring on you later on in janjandi chow warta Barola government eko UDP nkolu melbe civil servant on memu UDP nkoldi eko leka kibaro din tela nko ka beteat ba kukende ka ko UDP le kake because ni letter o pura etandi kukendo lo kamola nafulo batara ya domo nimbango din kendo yo fundindi o mu kukendo leti. So ning alko wol mu UDP ngolleti ndese usele ba fula alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ba le UDP affiliate ndi kende yal. So melka nyingi amanke ko imanse kuna jaw yale ake dimile. The letter is self-explanatory. It's clear. Later on in yemen foje iko Adama Barrow la official office of the president wale saferoke CD Keita la ministry. CD Keita, he will have a lot of questions to answer ni Barrow la mansa ko nabaraje, and wala nanka kamfa alinga fasa role bula unnecessarily. Nyene kante agitate ndi, nyene kan irate ndi. Dolbe ja walka CD dolbe je nin wodo moninga saferoke Facebook nga fem fo jam. I'm not going to mention this, and this is not only about amanke ko nkana kebala kumofo because ninga for don't call mira. But there are other people, they know themselves. They go on Facebook defending CD Keita, saying Ali Nali and Sifa, what are you, how are you going to do? Well, I'm not even more fasala. Fasa Tonya come. Tonya Doram. Only the truth shall set us free. To Baba Yolof. Degarek Moimuji, Tonya Lebelaban. Manana CD Keita be sonna nyina. Manana CD Keita be sonna Adam Boroya rules ala as a joramo. So CD Keita la karamo nafali. Yaje Gambia, kata university, ka certificate tan soto, nita man principal soto, idaji ko man betea, ila karamo me nafa fen. I don't care you have billions in your account. To me, ila karamo me nafa fen. Because ni better la history of Gambia, ila legacy, benen sidi ke dabe finance ministerial adama baro request ki ngo mba juma jallo fontol le nyanta jarala ba o manke Gambia wala do koti adama baro wala nyanta ba ma jarala adama baro itele nyante ba ma samala medical check up la kata ka balo jibe amanke Gambia wala do koti du suñu liggéey li yabaate la li togn la anu Gambia député wolu menal yale wala nanko ntol meme diaspora jang adama te la filanna alnane juma lejo on the ground apart from the likes of responsible media houses like Su Radio and other radios wala kan civil, but most of this time nin kabonan diaspora jang nim bantama babo ni watson Gambia saboni wala BMG baro Moscow platform wol fana ne kibarol ci de likle wol fana a lot of information about it wala baro will never appreciate us, but you people in Bantaba, we are credible. Well, I'm proud of this platform because yes, it's a partisan platform, but we are doing a fantastic job for our country, and that really comforts me. Anitoro warata adama barole lota jang ama me bake yaye wala na mansa talla alen kakar kuma soto balol fo kuma soto baloni afo mario be fani andela adama mamme ako gambianol la l'hôpital beti atale na l'hôpital soto mol ko bonon hali bantala banko kan e kana medical attention sick in Gambia ngo say nim mol ko bonon bantala banko kan ka bonon banko dul ko kana manana adama ide bama kata ka balo jibe doron andum ko dolu mem bota pour que l'hôpital jo wo man funti ñi le toro bala ñimu security officers ñuko wara gungé melna ñanta tala sido kan security team wala padiemo anin secretary general anin dokula dolu men officer president iko wol faro ñanta tamala yo le be combine wala ñin dala ci million saba wili keme woro 3.6 million, almost close to 4 million. The men to the German siya iten dolu be feto fatala me dañine la ibuka namo jo adama le kadiyam ja ko mol ñanta tax jo la bar adam buka tax jo wo man kala faulty Gambia loi le afo president man ñanta tax jo la and wo loi be ñanta dagaser la Gambia la constitution bala president ñanta ka tax jo nonsense bala be ke ka wo banko kan nke dañini nke jo dalasi wuli kemelu la kari wo kari every kari fula adama ka million killing aka wala kati ala poso kono from poor taxpayers money si boba after all that adama ko abama fana na jaralo adama korita abulo jata adama man bala faso de Gambian ole adama ma bama la medical hali asla ñanta bola man secondary entolo adama sa fona hey ko do membe mun defo bama la ñin ndelbe security official jola because ni manke government tripti adama baro bama going on abroad be it Senegal because ngame molba focus Senegal nte letoro bala membiji I stand to be correct mala tata dam but yalo ngame Omar Wale le ko kata Omar Wale fana he's always afananka good information so maybe he's got information kata Senegal so I can trust his information. So at the end of the day fo ñi manke yabate tiwa manana adama baro bama tita Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital yata balo GBG manana adama baro lo doctorol melka doctor fulale be adama baro bul ana ngani doctorol be tolong ye to fonyele melka da adama check State House ka jibe ala personal doctoral manana wolta bama check bari ko do me ala imam batala ka batara ya domo adiyatale bring adama be manjum estate fakam ba juma jallo samba hani private hospital of fondeta akata ni public hospital o let bring adama be do ko wala manjum estate adama could not have afford to pruka bama from some private hospital much more ka samba medical check-up la abroad ko ni fuaro dolu ni la condition of falita ika jahalle mbajuma jallo ngalon tumando bi ngole fo diba chakula live ndebo kala fika mo tonye mo kala fika boy mo kan nte akoyta male ko mero nyin mamira ayalom baroye kodo bondi mansa kundala ranke solete pour kala ka padie mo jola sika mo long because ni idingu mo president da ko mbe sambala pour balo jibe ite bamira lako president kodo babul bari sayin mbajuma jallo nyin ki audio moyle ay nyin kibaro moyle anyanta adama baro sindila afay ko kanan mansa kundala kodo ta kotenke ikan ki jara rol because ni ma te alabe policemen wala le kamde ngalo ne ko ay kalamdalo ko dingo kam wala nan fulu pasar le wokanya wolone but in this case nde 9 out of 10 ni te dingo akam don tol membe tuba duja ngo wala example di ni ye ila parents wol ko ko mbe samala makala jumala parent ke nyin kay ko do bodi bi ka ful abe tuba duja maybe na fulo bawul so in the same way ni ngo dingo be presidential akay ko akoy ko next week mbe samala jarolo e diba mala ka ko do babule president lo wota lo nako adama ye nyine ke jang the same adama baro iring sukuta traffic lights yo PIU fulul faji iko allegedly Usainu Bojang kitchen yimbe on adama funtita iko adama ko mo information of the secret official la member tinne be mari mutala ka apprehend abe dalasi million killing di la te fon la poso kono wala wole mama kalabante jabi me alon ka boda Guinea Conakry le tata Senegal anata si kombo sukuta mama kalabante jabi tata Usainu Bojang frame ko call because alla fita 1 million le sutola 1 million of an baro man na bonda la poso kono baro bo the Minister of Finance le because I've got the letter. Yes, I've got a copy of the letter. Hey, Sidi Keita be tulungu mena Gambia, Sidi Keita ninyi mansa kunda bota Gambia mara ati sinya be kolela Gambia le. Sidi Keita is worse than Mambure Njai. I'm going to repeat that. Alialo ne konte Mambure Njai is not my cup of tea. But Sidi Keita abaraka marindingo Janaba Jallo. Ako I'm being too nice. Ako the modern knows Baro is stealing from Gambia. Yes, omotonality. But maybe I'm just trying to say maybe she didn't know that Baro took this money from the coffers of the government. Sidi Keita, miracle ibota fuare background just like most of us. Sidi Keita palaso e jere atelier munela. Inyaba kanko president be tuluno fuaro la kodola. Niye item of integrity sort of in yourself. During Baro request you should have turned it down. Your permanent secretary command you can go no. Then you approve la. Yela resignation of Safeko Baro ko. Thank you for the appointment, but this is I'm going to take leave. They did kind. Because I'll silata Baro al hajita alala. Today, Barola family, this is if only they will not comment, but this is a big embarrassment. In jail, Robert Janjan in social media, blah, civil servant from about co-complain inside. Civil servant they are very angry. Say who said live Angleterre, and then you later also Gangari. Alal Fonjininga, Yalantamanda Gambia. Salalongo Mole Konotomela action is upsetting them, and they are whistleblowers. Now for Ibrahim Silayene, what is Roda Jangata coffee show? iko itol ba stop la electoral to lick la bringa bakari badi la electoral lick iko electoral to lick la kotenke mona mal lick bang. Why didn't you stop this one from reaching us? A sembe tala, a londi tala, electoral de lick la. Because almanda daji ka kendela. Molbe Gambia wole banko kanule, atol man banko kanu, atol bal la poso le fe. Seamlessly bastardizing Gambia resources willfully, and you expect patriotic Gambians to remain mute? No, they won't, because they see the country first. Limoy digga put the country first. Hamga Gambia social media legi koneka defa dora muna dora se dem denabi. I see Gambia first. That's too cheap. Don't fall for that. Legi any Tom, Dick, and Harry can come and say, man, Gambia la gis. It's all rhetoric. So you say Gambia. Sister actions speak louder than words. Haral ma duga si civic education bobu. Ñun Gambians nak dañu ne yobowale. Pour kan samba isitale ko. Ñun da prime time lonole. Momo ina aya nemo dian di social media akontenga Gambia leje. Lolu yet is talk, cheap talk. Let whoever said that, say who said it, I love Gambia, that's why I licked this letter. Say who said it, I love Gambia, that's why I exposed Bakari Badis, Padian theft, fire Murundi Ranke Soto. And my kids and my future generation, Neo Kibaromo, they will be proud of me. Because I saved Gambian taxpayers' money from Bakari Badila and Lamusola Sunyaro. Walong Gambia first. Lolo moy buka sa rew. Why not nga ñew online man Gambia la gis. That's too cheap. So buga Gambia then ko def ci sa jëfin. Lolo ta ñun we are watching this government. We are an oversight on this government. Tapale ya nga kibaro soto abida social media. Ngo man sa talayen tol sama nan tubabu dule for a reason. Alabuka boy. Alabuka boy de. Alaye coach pasamba jawol samani America for a reason. Pour ka Gambia bondi. Alaye tukurol siwol dol samanan kaya juka si se wolu. Ke samanan for a reason. Man sa talaka dalilo sotole. Gambia la ko balafa warta baki. Iko president ka hadome. Moko nyego Adama Barrow bari ndigolu. Mo en call akonyo before Adama ite president yati. Akonyo nyunu be surline, ibe halakiring, ibe ka fen samno ifangoliye, ibe struggle kan akonyo bi wolle ka puntum panta molla na fulol to. Moto sifa bebe borla. Inyana kununna. Alafu albari maye ko akana molla na fulota ka bama samba treatment. Ntama fala bama tita bantala bano. Adamo, let me make this clear. Mbajuma Jallo, natata foreign treatment na anytime to say who said ka moide. Ana natata nun tokile. Atata nun treatment na toki, mero fon be diamu control la kuola. Kibaro futa damma. Abama fon. Me ya satanye ikako nte dega adingola ko man dianye bari nte bokan nendirke ya fo na koto ala debaro tatamma ikako ba dega nte adingo manke na cup of tea mero ko mol la moyle ikako bari nte bokan nendirke ngay ko ala fa ya baraka and I mean for Tonyalo Adama is not my cup of tea man Adama Kong as a person, a daji koloman dienye. Abe kalabante yame na Gambia. Ane ya Gambia betray nyame. Koloman ken na cup of tea. Amalo warata. Keba sabale me kontono baki. Be Fatsen sabale kontono. Be Gambia dinkendo be kontono. Be Lansonko kontono. Be Bob Toure kontono. Finland. Alaji Jabi wol Finland crew. mal kontonna mbari ndingo Lisa Finland be fanon kontonna but nyimmalo waratale UDP Mansa Kunda President Alaji Usinu Dabo will never indulge in affairs like wala nankol Alaji Usinu Dabo is a decent person. Alaji Usinu Dabo te Mansa Kunda la padie motala akoika ala muso wara badi wala fongo samba treatment because abenu vice president yalali he could have done it. No, he never did anything like that because na yo kanu danu ni Mansa Kunda expose. Mome alon ko na jita do ko wala weekend o abuka Mansa Kunda la public official vehicle of our use. But Demba Sabali Monday to Friday woni Mansa Kunda moto la ka farantente yaaka. Mome bulo ma ko beng thanks to Gambian people like the Ministerial. So you know that person will abuse. Ismaila Cisse, the same thing. Marinde. Most of these ministers. NPP ngo membe Gambia, menka banta ba lamay. Abel lamay kana sign, falay message you kina. Ako Sehu, I know you are critical of this government, but in this issue, I'm with you. Yala de la NPP support la be tawonte yalla. Because na tonya jaka accept le. So mune ati nebe NPP. Just because you are always going to Senegambia, you are a Afro-Domola, you are enjoy la, you are kodo sotlam nyinu bulu. But yalla ngo alama se kuna manda tonya. Binga NPP ngo dole je TikTok. Nte bandu la platform to because yalla terente nga dum NPP platform. Yalla on TikTok e kata stroll ke mola live. Ndunta je ngamara mon 5 minutes from for je bota je. Because it was disgusting listening to these people. It will go ndolmo hasido leti. And you be ko be tubabu du janne de. Tubabu du jam Mansa Kunda jumala be tarla jang barolo be batara ya menna kam Mansa Kunda la nafulo sika prime minister jumala be hanyi la jang kay Mansa Kunda la nafulo sika ke bama samba ala medical treatment atol be bankol men al banko kelim fonni and alcohol man ke misel meti bara la president men kata maka aka sunga ka sali iko sali wati buka dang wala silata kan naf wandi nafulo mo be fengo ka dundi kuto mela manyana dunnaji. This is corruption 101. Wala nankale Baro is corrupt. Baro te mo sambala kitio la kafoko corruption. Let him try it because Baro is very corrupt. Nimu corruption already. Did you make a corruption already? Then you better go and look for any other act of this man described as corruption. This is corruption 101. Just like Bakari Baji e menke anim Baro e menke be killing. Lolota itol mo fulo nyomuna anda ñu bokk jikko ñu mëna anda mo kendo ni mo kurungo ala korosi la tabu kan labang ni mo kendo ni mo kurungo teri yake wara ku sede tema ase me nyaawnya dañu tabu yobal. Just watch it out. It doesn't last. Ni mo be teri ala te kende ya tate man kende ya ateri ya te labang. Wala na UDP ni Baro na anda munuta yag. Because UDP la nyaton ko li vision neso. Alaji Usenu Dawo mandum politiko kono pruka fang enrich. Because I could also tell before I can do politiko kono. Alaji Usenu Dawo boka half pantim bayolu dunnu. Alaji Usenu Dawo la samatol be mantra banding. Ala Usenu Dabo la denikol kolol be mantara noring. Ala Usenu Dabo man sula kata programme to fo lang konte kata ka ñetti Abdou Karaye because wo ñetti Abdou Jamal bale babul bari de mo ke president me yalan ko ñetti Abdou kendo fon ama sanno fon yi ndol la ngam fan toñe bare Baro nyanta ka tenkun Baro ila landa tambo be warakanne Baro be Gambia ye Gambia ci so bondi la sain mo be kamfari kana Gambia dundu fitinoto mberi may na kotenke ite me yalon ko kontrole be fitino bondi kan Gambia ite lon fitina bondi lati biko mo men ka sunya roke ka corruption oke wolon fitina bondi lati Ibama, imam korika samba, ka security ol jo, pruka bama samba, America or anywhere, yashira, kodo be bulle. Please leave our coffers alone, Adama. It's enough. It's too much. Gambian all coffers bula, fententol bulu. We are a beggar nation. We are a dead distressed nation. Julo membe na 120, 30 billion. Fata Gambian la na fuloma. Nkejo kodo men na danji. Sila alala Adama baro. Adama sila alala. Adama nyun dunia. Allo man jamfa. Jerez is a leak request for cash allocation from the Office of the Chief of Staff has ignited widespread public outrage and renewed calls for the government's transparency following the disclosure of the proposed 3.6 million per diem allowance request for a security detail accompanying President Barrow's mother on an overseas medical check-up. The document, which surfaced on social media earlier today, quickly stirred debate among citizens and good governance proponents, many of whom question for blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Kirfatu. Me, I am going to be a thorn on the flesh of this government. Yes. Ni letorola liko amandi the kamfaring. Ha NPP ngu UDP ngu lewe ni mansekunda woleka letoro di sehu sedilila tenin sabata njanale mparata njanale nalbe seneyaring alkamune sila. If you are decent, you are clean, why are you scared? And Nying is the tip of the iceberg. Nin ketat padiemo damati. So ali molbe ka men nyininka ye jelle jo pour merola treatment. Fo wo kodo fana fa botam bole. Possibly, who knows? Anum president men lota ka fo mole ko Gambia la lopitanol beti atale. Fo mole ka bodam bantala banko kan. So Obama is so special. So when the balu sitano treatment na Gambia, but Obama is golden sanolom. Momo Obama will sanolati ya. Ndena mada nyinje yaya jame Obama ya kere. For maybe anun tolka ya nka letter ol soto la mafa wa manke. Nde inamana letter din na kafuko yaya jame Obama. Yes, security makala muta mafa wa manke. Because ninga letter ol soto mbali likla. Because nteka information letter ol soto la brembe freedom from yaya jame the government. I do get information. There was a day Yaya Jame be taller. Akadala ni silo visit. Yaya Jame ni modo le silo kam. Namari be communicate kam. Directly, that was live. Amari can feed information ola. But Yaya Jame mo kala muta. Kola na hadama di ngolongo kola yatale. Isel jigi men na jama wala ka boycott. So yimbanko la kolo al mamolu ngi jama ba jele ngela reaction o jele ibe boykan adam baroka jabi ka Ahmad NK Baka jabi wo al mamolu mbal tentulo bake, and that will renew the confidence that some of us have in you. Come and tunko ya fo nyami ndede salila almame koma me alonko you want to submit to the whims and caprices of Ahmad NK Ba ani Adam Barrow. Almamo almame sonta Gambia ila kutubo sali ila jamangol be empty ko mota salle ko yata almamo wona ni begal almamo do moli sali ko anu dolbo kambe nyoka la janne nal ko albe kutubo le sallam ba fala mo kana sali alla jamangol because ni ka kutubo sabe almamo itel almamo yaay na famnelo way tay li moy wax bi ma ngi gëremale Juka Cissé déglu len Juka Cissé lu mu wax si affaire yi padiem bi ñu déglu ko madanga audio ñen dati from the beginning. akabari jërëjëf Tuka Cissé gërëm naa la sant naa la ba dembo drame be kontona ni ma jal sanya mbalo kontona id mubarak be te yutu ba dembo drame be kontona ba jere maram be kontona and momo be kontona la platform o nga men acknowledge mama acknowledge Charma Job be kontona na Bristol branch la chair be kontona UK chapter la Bristol branch la chair be Bristol be kontona be TikTok Gambian la bala fa warta Iko the audio is well, that's fine. Maybe TikTok will do more Jado's lang. I do apologize, but that's the quality of the audio sent to me. Probably it could be my phone as well. But nonetheless, you got the gist of the message. I can only apologize for that. But I do come in folk. I'm just talking about this. Menkata ni sunya roti. CD keta to for the jele. CD keta to vesene ala do nyanyale. Iko nyulom buhabalti. Iko nyulom koditiolti. Iko nyulle doko ke international appointment. Iko nyille ka kodibal buy kadi jara society jaran ko la finko kodibal bondi ko yati na dolu bi jewol ko mo kana sidi ketala kuma jawfu sikawlan the man is systematically destroying our country. He has no principle. He's a sellout. Mambore njala fisata nyenti wayi. Mambore njala fisata momena dala telale. Wala na wo statement ka sidi keta kamfale. Na ya moy mol ko mambore njala fisata wo ka dimi. Waye lolu moy dega. Dega nak fo ñu woko. Amut laha laha. Dede kañ. Dega. Fo ñu woko de. Tonya. Ma fala le fo nga foti ko. Na man dia me yete fam fa Atlantic Ocean ko. Ha. Ala ni social media republic. Alla kurial mbe be fundina la killing. Gambia député wolu minatula ya saying. Bengal defend le life doto ko as far as this issue is concerned ntede député wol foltala bari al nyanda baro commandi lale ka nyini ka muna na nyinki nala mo woke den alla blame lo woti because saying to la job in the media wala nga mansa ko la ku kurumol bondi nga ku kurumo bondi the rest oto da député wala ko nala on député killing wol bakelale allota ibu sekala boroto nyaming because nga ngame lami honorable lami sisela diamo mo national assembly ala ni ko yatande IGP Shiri Mustal Tourela an interim minister ye ibu seka bula kanata bira ya monde dingo fa birin chow kada social media itata muru nan ko denga ya samba kiti bunda lolu lu ko fi jar o atole silata social media republic la balana sila manza tallala subhanallah al nyanda sila la mansa tallala jamal be sila la social media la because social media tal kitin la lakira on the day of reckoning, on the day of judgment Mario killing atele men be kitin la. So should it take for Gambians to make noise on social media, police will to do the needful to go and rearrest the alleged murderer of Ibrahim Misuse? That's a shameful act. That's dishonesty 101. Ni man seconda scandal upon scandal, scandal upon scandal. For malo for na man sotobang. That's why the most difficult thing is to be an NPP supporter. Momo kake NPP supporter yi munyan choleti. Jatol la meeting nak. Go ku kolem balon kake NPP supporter ti. Because malo ikatuole kono. Doya ikatuole kono. But some of them don't care about that doya role. All that they see is the direct benefit. The motor dealer, the palasol shoto, kodo be able because imalla fi batal. Imalla fi kana tubabu du janka do koke. Ye taro ko se do koke. Bari la framana la easy life. Nektal be sitela waramba balbe dunna. Kofil be minna. Afral be kela. Credit is free. Ibe jagar la state house. Ini adama baro be netal la. Ibe kuma bal fola. Ñine ñom ñofa nekk nak. Faté né yo sa dunda be dunda bu baax. Ndemalo hadama dingol ka comfortable ñame. Barante sefu sedli de abe kolela le pour ngake. Imagine la dimbayal sindi. Ye depaso di la musola. Atata marché auto. Ani ñi balu sang. Ay subo pesa. Ay na fandi frijo kono. Ite alon kat kon tenga ñin kodo soto ñamin ju njaaj nga soto wala ina si dining table auto. Yo domoro ko with comfort. How many people should? How can people do that? Tumando ila dimbayal malon ko en ju njaaj ka ko soto bari ite alon ni ala kele yu ju njaaj. UDP government will not do this. Because naketa, we will not align ourselves to UDP government. And I think it's not only me. Because being UDP government yenke keba sabali tuta UDP. Wota keba sabali wota la keloman genuindi. Ni farsen sabali tuta UDP wota la keloman genuindi. Njol men bebe wuri la jang UDP te. Ninyi sifa keta UDP. Ndol tuta UDP ngonka UDP la defend. Wota kamton tol fana mekala nafi quality. Yes? And Gambia no right to yafanya munafi quality. So gachi ngalama Gambia. Nyime nyi kibaro di mal danil al se duwaye baki. Nta falale jumala ya dinna de. Ntala sauce ni ko kata na kabrol. Fana de fanga ya fo moli. Bari mbe duwala e bake alama ala ya jo ala banku din kende yala. And untol nga molle so the different departments. Nale ya mere be finance da male o OP ibe dula belto. Ibe janjan dinne. Dolin baro fa ngasile ka domoro. Ba manasi. No source can even be Dusano. I'm just giving an example. People may think Dusano cannot be, but Dusano can be a source. Yes, source je. Akaka moleti me alongo. Not in a million years, it may miracle Caribbean information about it. And Dusano has super kanjam out. Ndengolon. Dusano na be funtela kodo nyim post dobe fare kodo la. Dusano nak jeg bubuga enjoy. Jeg yi nekk Europe bi fi te buga ngeen parti wala so leen dem Gambia. Al Dusano bi friend rek. Because Dusano under this government, no, Dusano is enjoying. Well, and Dusano will never renounce his support for Barrow. Because Dusano bullet wrong. The malafaka kudo aka maleka eka there's a word that they use for loss from number. Kudo Dusano is always loaded. Avec Diego also la kudo la wrong. You see Valbe Kega Gambia. Nada da mean kuma info kuma kanamfo. Information goes out. Then the next topic. I have an advice I'm not going to go into the details. Lohos lom na dali na di jato baylo ba. Malom vaka kono lohos leban, thank you. Lohos lo vai kono nyo lohos leban malom. Lohos du sado. Ndol membe opposition oto. Mbe nyem fola manika kaunta nga suma kaunta. Mbe Daniel Okela. Seho sedili nkana banta bale. With bigger viewership. I'm not being arrogant. Why I don't talk about any opposition. Because my focus is on Barrow. I'm calling on all of us, including opposition, do your show and look, stop talking negatively about other opposition. Stop encouraging NPP supporters to come to your platform to throw words at us. Because it's not good. We hear it and we know. But we have an agenda. Let it stop. A word for the wise is enough. Today, if I allow an NPP supporter to join my life and throwing words at another opposition, that will be wrong. If an NPP supporter come here, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm going to say your government has failed us. That is my role as an opposition. If I am a serious opposition, lolu mo wara nek suma liggéey. But ni NPP supporter na rajang, I want to throw stones at GDC, for example. Then say who said he has a problem, or I would have a problem. If I want to ridicule GDC or PDIS, that will be wrong. Let it stop. Alinga move on. Alinga na banko boni. This is a country today that Adama Barrow is mismanaging our resources, allocating 3.6 million from our taxpayers' money. Kadia Bama la kaweta Bama ta ya balo jibe ñu dem mu dem medical checkup. How many of us here in the Western world can afford to spend that much amount of money porque la wulal sama medical checkup? Because security di Bama la security flaka padie mo joy taste. No, we can't. Ni mo ibe mo afford, maybe one member of your family will travel with a sick parent or whatever. So I think we should be serious and sober, and let's stop this joke. So I'm just giving this advice, and I hope we're gonna heed, because if it is not, do bahade. Man, dama ñew suma programme bi fi. Suma wax yépp 90% Barrow la. Lolo da NPP supporters ñema ñew dugga fi. Amna ku ko try mu dugga fi. Ma put ko on the spot. Ñewatu fi. But they want to create divide between us. They want to create wedge between us. Dañoo dugga ci platform bi, yow so leen encourage ñu wax lu bon ci UDP. You laugh over it. Well, you think it's funny. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you a serious opposition? In the name of free speech, in the name of small opinion. That has to stop. That has to stop. And I'm reiterating this, because if it happens again, the floodgates will be open. Man nak Sehu Sedili duma de buga togn baaxut wax naa ko fii yàlla bugu togn rew man betea. But let's be serious. Nimomo Malongo, you don't have a topic to talk about. Don't go on Facebook Live. Don't go on TikTok Live. I come here because I have something to talk about. Sometimes 2-3 days I don't come to Bantaba, because I know BMG is always live. Other platforms, sometimes I just sit down and watch from afar. I go to BMG, show live, because they always got content. They always have a topic. So it doesn't mean that Bantaba should be live every day. because it will become boring. It will become monotonous. Sometimes it's better for bantaba nga tra quiet thing nga modol fana bula wala diamoke. Affaire bi gëna ne ñu suppa kanja ko mu ne BMG mo titala ila platform auto iko ka another opposition ridicule ye entertain fa because they want change. They are in this with business. They're doing this with a lot of seriousness because they know what the stakes are high. So mange advice. I hope I don't come back here and make this advice. Net loo fi wax man lu ma fi wax nit yi dinañ ko dégga because it's social media. Because we are all connected. So don't think you are talking and somebody will not hear what you are saying. Te nag ñu dee tooñ 9 out of 10 ñoom ñoo dee nekka ne wane waaw diw moo dee tooñ. So feel I am si wax bi. Hadijatu Kinte, I'm happy you are here. Yeah, I am glad that I'm got tane. Nga balal ma nak bëggoon la call nak. Every time somebody I will check on you. But it's good to see you here. So this is the thing. BMG, they are for Gambia. They mean business. Why you don't man sumaneka fi NPP duga fi the tapas benen opposition say who said the kon man bam façon nit la neka kon dafa melni man I'm not a serious opposition. Yes, I'm aiding and aiding. Yes, you can joke with somebody, but don't don't allow that person to wax bu bon ci benen opposition. Wax bo xamne yow bëgguloo ñu wax ko sa leader. Let's be fair to one another. So feel like MC advice bobu nono. Dama si sorry. Yesterday I did my program here. I didn't talk about anything barorek. While you want to go jump into bed with NPP funds, pour ridicule another opposition. Lolu fair out. NPP tay ñoy suñu political opponent. Man, I have some friends within NPP. NPP sopadala kuma de setan fi koku def mané yoni message te xam nga lutaw duma wax turam to you people because in as much as NPP la def ma olu di ma jox message run, so I'm going to keep his identity, the person's identity. Nekona dal I'm saving him because man suma am private communication with somebody, I don't bring it in the public. Bes bu ñëwé fi mënema say who wax suma tour si kaw dina wax turam. Some of them write, then they send message and they put their names there. If you put your name there, I will read your name. But if you want to remain anonymous, I will keep it that way. So now, let me go to the second topic. Which is very sad. Bamba Maslek, I think I got the video. I'll try to play it. I don't know whether the volume will be okay. Dindingol be kumbokam, musol be kumbokam about what is happening. Alinga lamay fomba lamay la jamme. Okay. The volume is not here. Why? Why is the volume not here? Oh, the volume is not coming on. That's weird. Maybe I need to let me put my device off and then I can put it on again. But it's a video me alongo musolbe kumbo kanje jigeni nyunge joy because the police Adama Barola Molu, they are involved in this mad act of demolishing people's built houses. Some of them have already invested millions in these houses. And they are not offering compensation to these people. Tejisna Ismaila Sise made a press conference why I didn't listen. Because I think it's a waste of time to listen to Ismaila Sise. Hanako amul sohla. Ismaila Sise kan moko wara deglu. Ni ko xamne du wax dega. Soko deglu da nga waste time. Because Ismaila Sise do they wax dega? Even this leak letter, bu ñu leak ni, haral be mu dem ci coffee show Peter Gomez. Lu mo wax ci li yeen da nga na waru Ismaila Sise lu mo wax li. Because Ismaila Sise has destroyed himself. Kune Baro dafa clueless. Kune Baro dafa corrupt. Te koku moy mune defar Baro, di sanitize Baro. Yo Baro mo la tane? Yo nga ne Baro baaxut. Baro nit ku bon la. Waye ngay nekkal di lekk sa woccu di mbar sa woccu foog naa olof yi loolu mar sa woccu nga ne léegi Baro mooy waaji yow ku laa déglu waste of time la so bu ma gisee mu am ñu ne Ismaila Sise mooy def press conference I refuse to listen xam nga lan la fa wax waaye dafa métti si xol Gambianolu albe siiring ibe Gambianolu torala kañ la Gambian si nekka benn ñu génn a protest against this irresponsible government ñu ngi daaneel nit yi seen kër yi Gambia yépp ñu ngi toog nag lii su fekkee ne yeneen dëkk yi la protest am na waaye as long as laaluñ la rek it's okay lii loolu moo ñu daloon si time Yaya Jammeh bu Yaya Jammeh jote woon ak soldaar yi gaa ñu ne ñoomi neen la yeah but what happened? Lord, when your neighbor's house is on fire, don't say, no, it will not reach me. Try and help and put out that fire. So right now, what is happening in Gambia? Take a bang it out. Selew. Ñu ko ngunu si ron. Waaye Adama Barrow mo ñaka yermande. Adama le balafo doyata. Can you not, when these people are building these houses, why don't you go and tell them that, yo, you don't have planning permission, blah, blah, blah. When Sunyo de Kasi Foundation, invest Halis Bari, tell them to stop it. Why nga hard nit ki mu build house invest for $1 million bari ak Europe lu meti pour fi am Halis because fi amul sacca Halis fi da nga majority nga dem daan sa doole. Koku dem sampan liga mu nice. Yo nga je one day rek nga daanal property bi yep si kawlan. And if you're doing that, you should give compensation. Even Europe feed and the projects, sample airport, runway, the people who are affected, but they give them compensation. Yabati yep mungi heo Gambia. This is our sad situation. Ñu ne Adama Barrow mungi liggéey ma dégg gaay NPP ñu ngi wax waxi daani saret because ku ne Adama Barrow dafa liggéey yow wérulo yes sago malende mal nende Adama be mondo kula Bakari Badie mo la padie mo sunya Adama Barrow mo la padie mo sunya adi abamala ministre di sata padiem president di sata padiem Adama Barrow sata suñu state land bi wa Adama sata bi doina nga sata suñu state land bi yow nga ne loolu sa retirement home la loo xam ne alali nguur bi la léegi ngay sàcca suñu padiem yow amuloo tiyaabo si loolu Adama man duwa soto ka fo nga mbaamale samba because Gambian they believe in if you do something for your mother da nga am ñaan si loolu ban façon ñaan la nga dem sàcca di ko investi sa yaay Adama salary buñ laa fay foofu nga war a jële xaalis yóbbu sa yaay foo ko bëgg a yóbbu China Japan c'est que c'est li suma yoon nekku fa so su suñu si waxee sax ñu tooñ la ni yata Adama yàlla mu own kodolete ay security jo padiem la medical expenses wallahi ni momo diam te be adama toy la because fon la ko dolo but aleli Gambia soko jele adama ya ñu togn Gambia député wolu opposition député wolu Nalmani Matter Race National Assembly, I'll be so disappointed because I'm not going to even admonish NPP MPs because you're Adam Barrow Samuel Tane. But opposition MPs or Melbourne Deputy Bungoto, you need to flag this up. And I'm going to invite one MP here, one of our MPs here. I'm going to ask this question. Yalon told member media we do our work. When Honorable Suleiman Saho came here, I raised this dual nationality issue. If you are a dual nationality, you shouldn't be appointed a minister. It's unconstitutional to be appointed a minister if you have a dual nationality. Usman Bah is an American citizen, and he knew it. He shouldn't have been a minister. He shouldn't have accepted. And that lady, something C, montam American law bu Adama Barrow appoint ko ñom yépp xam nañu loi Gambia allowed la so nek dual nationality nga nek minister, but because they buggé, they are deceitful, you appoint, you accept minister. Buma invited Suleiman Saho, maneko mu dem ask this parliamentary questions. He said, "Buya got a guy resign," because they knew what was coming. Lot of media, lot of ñun Gambia lañ gis. And now there are rumors. The Maimuna Sise Dabo tam American la. I don't know how true it is because I'm still investigating. Ñene ñu ma Maimuna Sise Dabo is a green card holder. Ñene ñu mu ne passport la am. Su fekkee ne passport America la am, then place bu am is unconstitutional. The Maimuna Sise Dabo mu American waleti. Amanya nakala deputy wati. But I told them America. I told them for Maimuna Sise Dabo is an American or not. But in Gamol Niringa, Doko Nyoko, no, green card or Lebabo. Doko no American passport. So which is which? So Minister Dobiji, Ikaiko Ayla American passport or revolt, Mune Dofrek, all over Fatu City. Wala na resigned. Usman Ba, Fana Ikayal American passport or revolt. Ako Dofrek. So will you American passport or you command the Gambia minister yet? But I wouldn't blame them because Minister Gambia, one day the president can just fire you. So Niela citizenship revoke. Nyaka this, all of you know, Ali Mama Lisa, Ali Mama, Nyaka this, Nyaka Lester. Fogna Lola. Yeah? So Nimbarota Rai by Ministerial, so I think what the decision that did is correct. If at all ministerial position, President Munutla sack without going through the National Assembly, and you have to do something wrong, then one can even take the risk of, okay, I'm going to revoke. But nyaka this, nyaka lest. Ye foja me fojan. So Usman Bako yala tere. Man harama delu America. Ma goto. Why Usman Ba? Why did he accept this position? Aladi Usenu Dabo. Hamga fi UDP platform la. Te demade wah all the time. Pabi ko bahla. Pabi bugut fitna. Ñuko xamul rek ñuko xamut ñun ñu nekk UDP sax am na ñu dee mere paa bi ñu ne every time moom lu nekk mu dem court. Yes, da ngeen dee dégg si audio yi soo dégg si UDP forum si ñoom luñ bugg rek su dara xewee rek ñu ne ñu protest. Last 2021 am na ñu bëggoon a gën a protest paa bi moo leen stop. Alaaji Ousainou Darboe buñ ko bëggoon appoint vice président xëy na ñeneen ñi dégg nañ li moom lañ bëggoon a njëkk a appoint vice président balaa madame Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang xaaral moo wax leen loolu. After 2016 Adama wanted to appoint Ba Ousainou as the vice president. Ba Ousainou ne ko time boobu noonu ngay change constitution mu ne ko under the constitution man mënuma nekk vice president waaye kii mooy gor kii mooy nit ku baax kii moo déggu mu ñu dem si madame Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang maire bi mu ngi play hanky panky. I'm sorry suñu yaay la waaye wax bi fo ñu wax ko moom tam lu tax waxul Barrow ne moom she was over age mun nax Barrow ne ko she was within age. That's why there was been one journalist bala Barrow di dem State House, if you guys could recall, brother Pa Modou Bojana brother le Adama Barrow ñininka kay ko ilafita muso men appoint la as vice president is she within age 65. What more Gambia la constitutional, if you're above 65 you cannot be president and you cannot be vice president. Madam Fatimata Jallow Tambajang ne ko Barrow ko she was within age. Manasi Fanantata with confidence. Ako within age. But in that case, that was not Barrow's fault. He was misled by Madam Fatimata Jallow Tambajang. Yay coalition bi. Man bu mayor bi wax lolu. Jotna information ne mayor bi was over age because mayor bi mu don liggéey UN. Mayor bi mu xamé ne légui fu mu nekk nii di dafa tollu ci stage boo xam ne she had to come clean. Time boobu la wax Barrow ne dëgga she was over age. That's why it took Barrow about 6 months balaa mu appoint Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang because dañ doon xaar député yi change loi bi, that section of the constitution. When they amended that section, that was the only time Barrow appointed. Alaji Ousainou Darboe la waroon njëkk appoint pa bi ne ko moom she was age. So lolo tax if when I hear people saying Alaji Ousainou Darboe is not a good guy, foo leen ko teg koo xam ne nanguta use government vehicle su jógee su waata office dafa use private, even though they've done them UDP meetings yi waaye own moto am la they use. Yes, because my witness naa ko pipeline mu wàcca time of foreign minister la bés boobu la ñu waroon am meeting ak moom mu ne driver dem mu ñibbi kër ak moto bi moom su dem si UDP meeting dafa use moto mi lii suba kanam la xew. So ñu wax ne pa bi daf daan use government vehicle dem la ngeen jégal ko ala bolo sey pa bi nanguta dem vice president's quarters te mënoon na faa dem mu toog pipeline moom ak ndem si yàlla Badara Diouf ñoom def loolu wax naa ko suma last programme bi. Alaji Ousainou Darboe is not a corrupt person. Alaji Ousainou Darboe is a decent guy. So Barrow am an iota of evidence on Alaji Ousainou Darboe's corruption. By now tëj na ko. Loolu si biti la fanaan. So pa bi dafa bëgg Gambia. Ku ko bëggut rek loolu sa right la du forcé ne danga ko war a support. Man see wusee di lu du ñëpp ñoo ma bëgg. Am na ñoo xam ne su may mer sax dañ dee mer. Waaye nit ñëpp mënuñ laa bugga te kenn waruta saaga keneen because you don't support Alaji Ousainou Darboe. Kenn warut la mere keneen because you don't support Alaji Ousainou Darboe. Alaji Ousainou Darboe pour support ko du forcé. That's why we call it democracy. Waaye nañ leen ko jox respect am. Honde bu Halifa Sallah man nekkuma si patiyam bi waaye nañ leen ko jox respect bi. Because he has suffered for Gambia depuis 1987. Mun nañ ko criticize constructively, just like we can criticize Alaji Ousainou Darboe constructively. But we should give them their due. And Honorable Sidia Jatta. My fati mom bokut. Na uncle my fati mom bokut. Because my yala ko bele tinya. My yala legacy tinya. And Ismaila Ceesay koko deserve respect from nobody. Kuy tofi di saga bay jamburi. Mune hana ñi son bay ñomonga. Ismaila Ceesay is completely destroying that country. Who the heck is Ismaila Ceesay? Di taw di wane ndax ñun suñ bay ñomom Gambia. Di dem attack Alaji Seydou Barrow because koko dafa taka jabar TRRC. What is wrong with that? Europe bi fi sax nit yi ñu ngi tassé liggéey kay di sey. Lolu du fi je. Wa Islam lolu la wax so ju sa jigéen bala ngeen def naka sudu nonu yow lu guru mo gën Ismaila Ceesay mu ngi def naka sudu nonu University of Gambia. Ismaila Ceesay mo xamne tayam bo xamne essence sa mënu ko dugga ci moto am dafa dem park moto bi Westfield su dem tayam bo mu ngi lecture University of Gambia mu ne mom su dawale moto bi from Brikama mo park Westfield lan moy njëriñ moto bobul lolu is better you don't even have a car. Bala nga am moto mënuloo fa def essence nga ñaka am moto sax nañu waxante dëgg ni moto be buli bu ko essence o keno ji wo moto soto na fali ali ma koy Ismaila Ceesay moko wax mu ne tay bobu non dafa dawal moto be kama park moto bi fofu lolu mané way dega mbali ndego fana nañu ko ma understand because nte jandimbe o kedan kana moto borode fa nga don taxi la lolu man Ismaila Ceesay waxam bi duma ci sori dama di sori ci Ismaila because dama ko heb nit do heb nit waxam bi la heb because déglu Ismaila Ceesay a waste of time la. These people have no moral authority. Ateni ndoma mbuke la kumufu. Mbuke la kumufu because njutute ni la cool bella. Because there are certain things tay dafa melni man ak luma wax ci baro man dama dem ci MPP. I will make myself a fool, laughing stock of Gambia. Kon baro moma tane. So Gambia ñing korda boyo membe Gambia ten abala fa warta dañu wara jok ci ñu wax. Gis na BMG ñu ngay def videos yi they exposing Bambamas also did a program today. We should amplify the message. Salaji gis na Ismaila Ceesay xamalal waxi dani saret la wax ci ay mëne fa la press conference auto bi. And the Gambian people, you need to stand up for your rights. Du lu nek diaspora ñoko wara def. Nin deportation okay jam problem. And now America, na Donald Trump there, another nyama they're going to deport some people from the US. Like 3,000 Gambian number malo. Donald Trump wobe dunia bele jahasukan. I don't want to go into his topic. Why yena ko def atol membe America yena ñu elect Donald Trump. Mu ngi ni di am problème ak ku nek. Deka bu nek Donald Trump mu ngi am problème ak mom. Jahaso na gam aduna bi yep. With him from January to now. So nga almamo do I don't know for ñu video be play la say nga almamo do fana na response to janne. Lafto fana play la after dina ubi line ci ñu am waxtaan because tay nak dina bëgg jox audience ample time because they map send wax bi dafa let's see whether we can listen to this. Wallahi ndeysaan 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 dini wala be diamu kante be la ko boy kam de kanyi ga police le address pen it's very sad metti na ci xol adama mu ngi tal fitna Gambia li moy tal fitna ni adama ko tol ñun ñoy tal fitna li moy tal fitna nak wallahi Gambia musolu mbatu media mala Gambia musolu le ali funti ali kalama revolution ke kotenge because ndolu kewolu na manke diamu kansen wati so duga ci TikTok bile ku nekk mu ngi duga ñun góor yi wax rek waaw ndolu kewolu nin doli analysis sita base na di analysis mamba ha antene mo le kadiamu state house ndekata tenne that is irrelevant at this point. Let's salvage our country. But musolu ali funti ali kalama revolution ko kotenge because suñu deka bi dugana c'est pas na banko dunda dinko ko ñu musolu le majority te Gambia ali funti ali ñim banko bondi deka lu xew Gambia nak dafa metti ci xol ñi ñu ngi sacc rek Fatou Ba Baro nak mo gëna dangerous Fatou Ba Baro she is the fictional character behind all this wo muso ni nalman sila wo muso alman sila fenela Fatou Ba Baro dangerous tabak first lady bo xamne iteni minister la muso le ka terti you have this club muso le jagar la state house ay jigen yo xamne dañu def state house grand palace di ñew toga ebe fofu nonu Fatou Ba Baro ak lunetam mune dafa def xawmalan classical life e kema man ku kenda ke ka asindi jigen bu baax so gisee jakkër sa jakkër mu ngay def lo xamne jaadul amé ko ne ka asindi la fay ñu bula ko kuma jigen bu baax to dama ko lay wax fi si jigen bi baaxul kër gi du day baax jigen yi ñoy pila yes ñun goor yi ñu ne ñun ñoy kilifa yi way jigen yi ñoy pila fondement bi ke ose kuria muso e betea korda e betea bari no muso kuria ta ke korda private ka kola ala de just watch the space muso kendo abeteata muso me yalon ko dega a manke fake person Fatou Babaro nata rek fa la commencé ju jaaj bi 35 million ana kodole Fatou Babaro kodole ñin kuryal be keri njam Fatou Babaro xamna ko abe deeri abe baro pousse la rek akate nem baro bi tale ta si all Atlantic ngama South Atlantic la kasi badala kawo president's bill samana baro defa am 500,000 su wace lolu du fi am baro ke alkal fongole ne ala manke sino mansati ini Fatou Babaro altita silo ba fonyo kalma no du fi am almo du ko ke Gambia Fatou Babaro ni amire lolu ngay yakar iteni Sadio Mbalo because koko tan kenen la ñu ne kooku du dee wax waaye moo gën a dangerous sax ñu ne ba mu 6 and 9 nati alma moo doon la video be jam be wo play la den nga naa line solu yele alma am na benn imam bu tontu Fatou Ba Adama Barrow alingo alma moo fana lamoy nanira ñing audio lom non ñin donte okay e ko mo dole fana fata mo fabe sharing Gambia mbe do no fananto because I think there's a lot of spiritual work in our country saisu ni election kana sutiarek alkany mysterious killings je ka siya ketala before 2021 ala remember barona moli antela jero do ya commencer le ko tenkere ndela jero do sada bondo commencer talde because all these days you see molbe fale be hangla nga NPP modole ja ko ntolu how can we blame Barrow for all this thing ako tubabu du jam for London jam molbe ka fa you see these people sometimes they are very intimate what planet they are on molka fa American molka fa but those governments don't sit down they make sure justice yekawot ndola ja me dindingol fa ja UK takada ka dindingol fa 5-year-old ya soronne ndol ma fa mo boka fa tubabu du de but tubabu du jam mote mo fa la yeta you was cross free. That's what we are talking about. MPP asopra al tulur kolet al buka moy roke bang hana yon delende dega wax da nga nak taytelu jumale ko mo buka fa tubabu du ye mo fa jam police ol buka bule yanda saté ko but all these mysterious killings lo ke kan Gambia jumale muta yo pari ngo men samba wulo kono e kay ko abe diam kan audio bule ya fo na moli ko ngaba ya fure wotara siri meli afa have they been apprehended yet how can you think that can happen in the UK or France or Germany, and then those people go free? I told MPP supporter, what the heck is wrong with you people? But I'll wait on Allah. Molka men fa alka moyle. Albe taytelu la rek, albe mol disturb la nonsense diamo la ni TikTok auto. But mole ma la time so na ni anu ale live ke suba ben gon because mo bukal lamoy. Ken du len setan. Nga dole ma yako hayto la platform o ito le sembe soro platform me alongo maybe 10-15 people fonte du naje kan la moy nga la bari nga alma mo la fe ngo play alma mo dole di am dal nga wala moy baraka tonya
ورسوله وأولي الأمر منكم أولي الأمر منكم الأمراء والعلماء اللهم انزل أرنا لنا أرني بس مرسيتا هل من فجدا مسيا بيجي أكنانو ألي الفنسلو من ياتاري أكابو كابو المام اللي كفيت نوبي المام كمالي اللي كفيت نوبي كتاب والسنة على منهج أهل السنة والجماعة ومن دلهم فيت نوبي إني دي أموركم إلى من نوامكم من مروركم بركابكم دول كفيت نوبي كلا وهيمات كابو كيني كي يفتو مسلم مسي يفتو هل السلام نية وما فرق فول كنك العالمين لوجنا دول على يحلك يفكروا كرباكم إنكم لتأتون الفاحشة ما سبقكم بها من أحد من العالمين إنكم لتأتون الرجال شهوة من دون النساء أكبروا كربا وتشوشولا أبي كل الدنيا كانوا بينا أنا من ديتي أساني موفو وكم موفوتي كم من ديا بايفاسي
Okay, abaraka mbenyi imamu mba tentula baga matolong. Bana la video be TikTok abe janjane audio to. Ate damma man diamu. Almami damale diamu taka barola ni statement condemn anda ko tonyante. Adama sai su here. Adama gets on the wrong side of reactions. Adama do set toga yambi. Adama ta fon korosila. Yo kilifa. Gane yai president Gambia. Alaji Sadawda Kairaba Jawara. Yes, time bobu no social media advanced. Why pa bi su here ni respect ko. President Jomai Faye mungi ni. Su waxe rek Senegalese yi ñu bari den ko de respect aduna bi adama ni di am to wati mol se funti ye fiti ye ñu nekk jall last year ye ma di jobat attack to mol ye criticize ya alaji Usenu Dabo attack mol ye criticize adama ila musol ta fole ko biyo kan shani funta kuma fo mol kan feje ni social media way faatu babaro mo talut lolu sax mo ngi cekes di duga ci pleni tie bag di nekk ci téléphone yi di tukki rek moom dafa foog ne moom Barrow dafa nekk president for life wa xam nga am na loo xam ne tamit expectu loo ko yaa ngi doon jaay noppal cards yi you were malnourished yere bu baax mënuloo ko sol dépasse bi sax da nga daan struggle pour am ko I'm not fabricating anything yow nga jóge ci life boobu noonu fekk sa bopp ci State House ci Gambia nga am toogakat yi cook si loo soxla nga ne leen toogalal ma li indil ma ko da nga fuy foog naa olof yi loolu la ñu wax ika faratile ko di loolu moo dal Fatou Bah Barrow so media mo Daniela Janne today I want to give a good chunk of time to the callers. Now more on the TikTok, the line is open, you can call in and join. Momo ila diamo ya suti and maybe 3 minutes ikanatambola so that we can give time to many people to have their say on this leak letter bo xamne yalla ak ñun ñoo share letter bi ma ngi gërem Watch on Gambia bu ma leen ko yoni rek they shared it on their page sasi so jerejef wa Gambia we will be continue to be a thorn on the flesh of these corrupt officials mo xamne Adama Barrow moy sen eliman bi Fatoumata bismillah. Fatoumata bismillah.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Seku nge konto.
Bari nga fenne jajande wo man dianye de iko Arsenal ya skole Arsenal. Iko Arsenal e golo skole. Ndemantara Arsenal de Arsenal te Arsenal kuto. Yo, okay.
Seku nge konto bake.
Ini mbara.
Ngai la kuma kan bele be nyaare ngamira hani mam memfo e memfo hani memfo be ko me bebe wala nya
tonya
ela kuma kan lo e tambitale ngai si ko abala fa warata abala fa warata le fa alam da tambita silam malam be kala nyame seku afo alinga fa Adama Barrow mirana wulula bi Gambia no be batarin ne
yeah
sego hani pinte fo join ta fan mata la sunkai ko askemo pe di ngamira mam mi adiya mata janna ko mul kane jara Gambia fo yelo tanu nyin soron ne ba atu nyaja te ba ma be bola Gambia kata jara rola bant sego mul be bola bante kana jara rola Gambia
jahalo warta
yala te yamira ka jele mo lella ka jela fawol c'est ko Gambia de on fam man nyinje ba aboko bi ke kilindi yamata ko dan ko le Gambia bare est ce que c'est ko tonyante fo adama baro be jungale nyaato Gambia bunya alay wala staya de la bara man tare mo nyaato dunga ba ma di samti mo ba ma ke jara da mento ni aja me jara je muni yo sabu
ide mu musol de fatmata ide mu yamar le di la bamala abama
nta be me yamar ro di la bamala na tarabi ntele mu kama bama be nyame c'est quoi ya dimu dia mun dai bala faso to Gambia dimu le dunga ko do nyinga ya murunda ya Gambia ja aya jara Gambia
anyanda fula ne mo la ko do murundi de
o natara ma jara no Gambia be ti le pantem to le bul aya abe mento fukan nyuma aya bonna la ko do to aya ba ma jara Senegal o ya ta jara dawda mo la hajuti je
adama be nyin ko do fon be jolale adama nyanda fula nyin ko do be murundi mo la ranke so
sikale je wala nan ko na ba ma be molu la moy kan se kunte amran nu nyim ba ma ko molu la moy faka ko molu la moy le
aka la moy le di
se tan dala te bi ko ba ma ko tam ka nyiro bara e ma fay du tilam adama nyi wot ndeysan
akatu mero ka bebe audio la moy la State House ta
yo wala ni jakali say molu be men foka ngamira men je wiya de je muntu mala ngata fana boto o dula to man kam kunda muntu bala boto je to ma o me ko wala ko mo fo wo bula je comme ese kunte be janya men tele ka kuro kam fay nga fitaro bi ninte be siri la ra tema men diata nya kam pare damma
eto nyawale to mari oh fatu babaro
wo kanto le muske bal fo la ko se ko bi la nyin kanto fo fa mal wala le ni ko set be ten kundin tek a bur kiram kam tam yalon ko yemo men bonni na mala si so men bulata dimba ko na fayta nam banta ama la khadimi fin damen to la ko dim se ko nyin kanto le muske bal fa mal wala asay bala fa su to molie to nyaara ala ya di yalla nyaawo nya se ko ay bala fa su to molie yalon ko mo
anu ku buga kontan ni kay first lady ya o ka dia fadu babaro first lady
woni muna ni ngawadi jito pende ngawere wala speaker muta saje
yo first lady de ni la fide na ke leoning sukroni lioti afa first lady do ka faale o taytulo okay modole ben call kan okay sister Mariama you join a TikTok
se ko ta to fola yin kibar dila hadamati mo tole bije alale yo lu ngay o bula nye ko no monela pour en le ke molie se ko fa yin kibar dila mbe wala estima yani jata kende ya do lu mbembe be bula la nyin nafa ko lu sotola ana wala fi to e fo mba fola le nyile Gambia bon ni men ni sutura ka fintindi ka di molla nyile yaaje me wutun na Gambia banko ka wutu wala ba ta fala wutu na jiya fa ko mol be duwa ga ten sotone te
alga duwa ni molie abaraka bake Fatmata sai nga dole soto jamme butu mala fo jamme musalo mbang
abaraka bake moro musinu nyinna ko mo betiata bake I'm very very happy na intol adam baro ko kay
adiamo siatal de
tambita siya fonglal tambita wala nak ni ko kayala ko reki ka meka itika mira la bente fenya men drong
ya fo nyama
ya muto nyama because menya taka fo muli ope fole yo ateo kenga fo muta dama reke nga bla fo muta
but he is very heartless amam bala faso
very heartless like ba ati yala ati ba fanje kan kom like atilebe mulbe sandola nak war bitum ate malo ne memba ba indika na yo lo nung adam baro men baba la wol man kala mala la finna multi ma jo palle de barata mol fo lo adam moddi mo fo ite fo dam mo fo ale haklo di mola ale baro hakilo dal to na buka bla na alfalam nak to be honest bari ndemalo hakil sifa men batla de ani membe molla foy man ke klinti ba maro because ni won de fo kana jawya fo ye fan jawya demo wonti nak to na hani jamme na la kul be nyaam nir nga kul be ke nyaaw nyaate bari jamme man tulu ngala banko dingol la pour ni sako ni na ta jata kende fonko la karola man tulu wala banko la situ man tulu wala
ya jamme kan anala kumbe kan
man tulu wala to el de al ay kul ke nyaaw na ko jawol ke nyaaw na bar gambe man tulu wala bu kan banko abani banko la yaji Gambia mfota nyawo nyarandi bari ate mum molti jamme fo molti me ala ko eno akiliatale okay akiliatala te kala fi fencing naaji
naaje kukendo naaje banku dol ka kala fa sambala
na anati na bago bari nyinta ataka lari na always na krindi da bara da demala fale demala mumo si fale na krindi da na bata da ka after atini kamen jara sibo kona ka na ko fo mole so yala wo is crazy na ida be sindono na nyadi banko be nyadi ka ko mole ko banko man boto ko 1,700 6,000 iti fo mala ila banko fo jalo kam fo membe tama kanje
amalo membe kering
iti mala membe obe keno na nyadi mum masa si falde fo dem all understand
yeah
donc diol be iti atemalo because of the yala manati na nyimbe wo kire fo atemalo mano ka sanje
but yala me njahali monati na Gambianol buka funti ka protest Gambianol.
No, Gambianol because Gambianol mu jamfantungol leti wala mu ati jamfantungol lel mu Gambianol ti.
Amanka beti but majority me is
no but majority tante 95% of them jamfantungol ti.
Je 95.
95 of them only 5% da ma wala biti abe mu jamfantungol ti na. Te ka fo le nyama.
Bari ya si handile ko.
No, bro, data dia mo siya na Gambia kay alama alindema.
Abarga bago.
Dema fa ni dia mo siya sa na intol fo mo wuli la fa sa fo tak. Ni alama alindema.
Malon fo baro na ni dia mo moy abe samfula jusula la ko mbar nga ni padie mo sayndi nga ni ko do di Gambia la. Nim baro dega. Baro nyanda ni ko do sayndi ko Bakari Badji mo la padie mo sayndi nyame ko Bakari Badji bringa mo da sakembo Bakari Badji mo la ko do sayndi baro tabi dafa waran telu anyata nyin ko do baro mo la ko do sayndi ada baro mo la ko do sayndi
fo be nyin ko ko ndanga je ko baro man tarta ka nyin ko do use kan just because of jararo damman ñun ben men be mol monito kan atul malo no wala bu keri be mol monito kan ñun be mol monito kan ko do lek only for men be di dai ko ko sunya kay kata be safe for outside of the country without ke kan ko ma ka mo le ko sa fo ngoni ten because it le amra ko mol be sino kan you come and monitor because you have 2026 men can attend it will take lane so you bankola ko pay withdraw la cash nya katama outside e ka la tenel kai ka dende ni ko len me yalan ko wol man ke to nyaade
okay abarka bake jamme thank you ngata ngamodol fananso deba difference di promodol space to deba chaku bismillah
assalamu alaikum sai usai din kan be kontona
enen bara
amula rombal be kontona
abaraka
sai usai le nde point kilinda malan salande nan kabiri be musol makan ko ya trai to le wuli bawo funding jolu dia mo don
wolon funding jolu gay diam 15 ko doro
afoli de bote no wala muto nyati because sai sai le comment tol wuluta ya jamela time wala ko ban ya jibe ya jamme munati na ya jamme meta 22 years wo sira ngakan mba ma nyollen ya jela nim muso ye bambo kombo ko kesina
tonya
so adama baro bala nyim masi go membe ke ka nyim banko ka nim ba ma nyol wulte ye te city wallahi idingo te jele ite te city ay trasiri
imagine kalama revolution bere sukay dahba wol amurta kata nogon jay wol mona baro ya jame manta
exactly so indulando nyanda ka remind nyanda ka banku dingol remind je bake ibaje la wala be hani e kanyin demonstration o men fon fote ibaje la wala fon ba sem yandla because nanyol nul wulta damen to don abantale adam baro la man saya abantale
yeah
so de la peta wala faale la diamo kan
abaraka e tonya la fo ya njikita so ni wakata rek sami medda hala abaraka ba ke di bachako thank you for your contribution. Okay, muso do fela nada saying Mariama Cham Spain. Mariama? Oh, Mariama Cham but abe mute lede. Okay, Mariama be mute le apply itasina apply dabo. Okay, okay, apply. Oh, it's about applying use can. I'm Mariama Dole, will be mute. It's a woman kiddy. No. Mariama be mute in a still, but apply element of muting. Apply. You can talk, but that's a
Yeah, Ntela Mariama lo. Ntela Mariama.
Okay. Okay, Mariama, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, mbuta miudrene. Hello, Dibachaku. Hello. Assalamu alaikum, Sehu.
Wa alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum, nge kontom bake Sehu. Famo keta.
Agara famo.
Ngala moila ni jube lan fana be kontom be betiari nga betiari bake kumo de important gol be kontona beni be Gambia ani mini be diaspora mba be tentula kajay. Ila kuma kangol.
Okay, Maria Katale and there is no noise from the background auto J, but ila voice from Katale. Yeah, we are not hearing Mariama.
Kumoli information on yung abeteyata saneyata fana. Se until after diamula dula fulale la carola. First of all, minketa iba mola kordal mini boy kan Gambia kono.
Yeah. Noise like an Alia Mariama. Maybe the noise stop. There's a call again. There's a lot of noise there. Yeah, noise but yeah.
Okay, sorry, but
yeah. Hello.
Sehwika moile sanyimba.
Yeah, memo ikane. It's just
Sanyika moile kodi.
Yeah, memo ikane.
Sayika moile.
Ha, memo ikane, yeah.
Hello? Sayika moile well.
Yeah, memo ikane, Mariama.
Ika moile ba?
Yeah, memo ikane. Okay. Memengela Mariama, I'll drop you on the Ha, memo ikane, yeah. Try again.
Okay, but Saji Kamuela.
Ndebe mo ikane.
Yo, didn't want to find the football jubela, so no one be noisy. Saji hadn't been noise lebija.
No, it's okay now.
Hadn't been noise be.
No, it's fine. Hello. Go. The other person. It la mo follow la mo le diamu kang.
Okay, thank you. Yo, uncle left the diamula Dula fulela. First of all, wala mo iba mola kodal mini boyka. Sehu. Okay. Dula fulela kuala. Dula fulo nyi kilingo wala mo iba mola kodal mini boyka. Ni fulanjango na Gambia la na fulo la kuo. Okay. Hello?
Okay, Mariama ngamera me drop la le na kotenke. Mbatu. Mariama is it
Gambia.
Yeah.
Kabinte uluta Gambia animbi tema sehun nene masifaje. Nene masifaje iba mola kodal boy, kamola sansangol boy. Mol mini yalo kusem. Okay.
Yeah, I think there is a connection issue between Mariama and us. So I don't know. There's an internet issue between us. Mariama, aka diamo kala nami there. Then I shaki then, and there was another guy apply, bring a lot of noise on the platform. Let me make this. Please, Momo love to join in this discussion. Yalonko ibedami, the noise is not good. You don't have to join the show because we want them more joined to Lamoilal Fanela Diamombe. So sometimes it's frustrating. You want to talk, but the background noise is not pleasant to hear, and also you made it. So now another one and Dolby Yin Kending of drop at another with a lot of noise and Wobanka Maria Martin, take about Maria Malafalina, but a new column apply toning brought a lot of noise. Bring out drop noise new stop. Maria Mata internet issue the Malam between the UK and Spain. Normally there shouldn't be any internet issue there, but for some reason there was a connectivity issue. Maybe Mariama can try again. So Bambas, it's on the next presente. So January Modo Tala. Dore Fanon don't check KS Malanjimalawati KS. Yeah, Bambas, go ahead.
Okay. Presently in Embarang Contao. Andong be tentula be jay la do kendo mi alon ke baki kan Gambia Bankoy.
Abaraka.
Gambia kamo tonya ngajiki mo kendo be o sunte.
Abaraka.
brotherly Gambia nolu ndaga min fole wala mnyeti ko adama ay min itandi Gambia di wala mnyeti ko atele bama kumaya ta katan min to be bamati adama ay wala itandi Gambia di wala
yeah
in a sense so saying atuda Gambia di wala bulo nimmi yalla ko adama bama man fi sayde bamati and you should go all out 2026 to go against adama kaida de adama ko e bama man fi sayde bamati because adama bama man fi sayde bamati that I know for a fact okay adama ya itan din to la nyaadi ko atere bama fi sayde to bamati wala minti ko to bela kodo itela kodo ndela kodo do ko tela kodo adama wala ta ka bama samba wala la tuwabudu kata jara wala kata what so ever chakobla nakara dum faw adama ya faw wala kodo le faw ta faw bi wo faw hado faw we will be disappointed mo si fa ya mandi
yeah
like me adama they have $100 million is me along ko adama ka pocket every month nakara dum ko adama ni ko do ta wolda faw ya bama samba kata bama jara mat mo be fi sa ya do mandi mo wala kodo
yeah
I need go okay but adama mo fotade ayo be landi karalale ko to le ko adol le mo furoti adol le mo ni yalla gal man jara fenna ko batol le ko do tala ka namba ma ja
yeah
adama wala ke Gambia diwa woto kaytande adama la ko e bama fi salda bama woto te mari na ka ko defo yalla ko do nyato yede bama jarate yende ani bama jarate nya adama bama jarata ay nyala ide fana bama jarate wala nyala woto go against adama all out 2026 ya ide adama la ko pinte ñu ko fi sokola bayite do lokko be min ki dara pour yenda ko fi dal de dala to ni da ba ndel bama ni da bama ko do ni ko do binti be de jaar la dame ite you neglect those l'hôpital your policy will be dilapidated well you know what when the animal follow the comment diam na follow ya fa ñame animal lo da ko to l'hôpital up to standard what can you UK healthcare system will compare and US
yeah
l'hôpital me be tiare ko on a tindi ba ma ndaw wala ni ne da ma samba e Francis Small Teaching Hospital I can't check up la ji
waram bafro fa sa ba ma sama no jele right
exactly l'hôpital me be Gambia
yeah
so l'hôpital me be Gambia they don't qualify pour que ba ma check up ite ba ma l'hôpital de Gambia ni ala ko what is up to standard because mo na ba ko maya bakari so l'hôpital de Gambia ni ala ko at least what is up to standard to an extent that was either mama check up no
yeah
to flew your mom with taxpayers money the audacity for one day I cannot just imagine it
yeah barafrim ma nyalom rek tamunte ya rek
nem so be jiba nana ka fo adama ya kon su ko dole fo ta ko la salary ya ka wala ba ma samba ko we will still be disappointed because mo na mo adama na wala ka why na lobi na ta ka deda so ni adama ko na lobi na deda up to standards aka bama chika Gambia aka samba banta kada jara ni it's still a disappointment no ni ko adama mala do ko fulfill
yeah
adama ta min adama mo wala ke wala kana aka la ko ta ko jibo ko na ka ba ja ya ni ndo diminta da wala fa mu ni ko aka fo ko mo be la ni asai ni
yeah
aka to ta chika ka ta bama ja ko adama bama fi jare
so Bambas jani katare ke basabali also is there another person is there ite abra ko Adama Barrow should not do what Bakary Badji did because Bakary Badji biringa muta padiemo sunya ala ko tonya ko do ni murundi ranke so kono Adama Barrow fanan anyanda nyin ko lo murundi la right
anyanda ka murundi le bota brocedly wala mu kuti mi ala ko binna la kala because you know why government officials will be they all lack integrity Adama le tagina worse than your baby iko mo jaw ya ñu masakunda ko iko mo korota ñu masakunda ko iko mo ngani yo like ko ma ngani ken do sono banko Adama le ñu be supporti wala tin ne ka mo ka ko Adama te ngani ken do sono le par mo mi baba la wala mo pare ka ma ko mo mi baba la wala
no ko mo man sense make no but Bambas I know what you're saying is true about Adama Barrow, but Adama Barrow nyanta malla nyina Bakary Badji padie musunya biri molia expose social media lonko ala musoma nyana jola padie mola ko mana Angleterre ay nata ke he did the right thing atata ko nyi murundi so ne Bakary so okay no Adama Barrow bama ntoluma nyanna bama padiemo jola pruka bama sama medical check-up la. It is illegal. It is outside the remit of the law. Adama inyanta nyinkodo inyanta murna ranke sotol. Nima murundi. Gambianol ni bara president yale be nyinkodo murundi dal.
Definitely,
Wow.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
you're spot on.
Yeah.
But here I'm bringing
Yeah.
Adama foka more take sebento yandi.
Mhm.
So we don't expect Adama puru I walk me and kanya kawaleke.
So-
You know, to have that moral, you know, about this thing.
Moral compass
Attention.
atije. Mhm.
Moral compass can kodo taka say because the musunya rodi one over one.
Broad daylight robbery. Mhm.
Adama le kodo so Gambia di whole be design thing. Gambia mo la kodo Gambia minde for is Adama billionaire right now.
Mhm.
So we go to China ko Adama ta ko ko da la ba ma jara ala ba ga jara jana le be no fo fola.
China.
China ala ga jara China le. He has the money asika ba ma jara go ngi. But why?
But Adama hadumeta alde Bambas.
Let us not expect anything me along go come ka foko Adama ba like integrity and save la oka to show compassion of you know who can look at Gambia di wole. You know what? Sanat Dahaba, the director of NDA, right?
Yeah.
The National Disaster Management.
Yeah.
That office is directly under the office of the president.
Yeah.
Okay? With Sanat Dahaba, auditor you will have found one thing.
Million keme. I already labaj. Yeah.
Million keme. I will judge. I wonder auditor that man find in but the National Assembly went for final investigation or National Assembly office of the president I can be a Sarata was in the so follow because I pulled it to you on a video when you're police
Amake.
So what do we expect from them?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Abaraga Bambas, Alabaraka back in batting Alabama current affairs all TikTok, YouTube and Facebook. But I'm best keep like KS if you don't mind ngara Keba Sabalia Sukuta Jele. Keba, you can go ahead. Helsinki, Finland.
Saya nga KS na tentu kajai Brian so chance la kadung. Kadung ko programol be siarin bake yankuba fanambe membe kerine.
Oh, yankuba be membe kerine. Oh, ye ngo nga kala mudalum bi pale announce ko yankuba la guest. Okay, mbe ntenga membe rerun le la maila.
Atonga. Men keta fanang seu alla programo be katara larin to nyala kan andong abala fani ngakam fa ka waralet sometimes. Nte lafta ka molu tento because ngamol jël sign ani comment on men yalon koy buka wakil no TikTok Facebook dia mol la sign image ni TikTok fananata ala tento ngamo jamal soto men yalon ko hakili ma balle muti andong ye politico satanyano ye politico ye interest la banko la koto image sign kawul fanana voice moy andong seu ibila lonya ni TikTok to bang Facebook lembang social media bento yela palaso fale because ibuka jutu mola je andung ibe mobe kanyandi jele andung ye moje dawda ko banku kaniko ida ba feje ila ya marlo men fane kadi molula men yalon ko ina kutata o men numeta je se momo ala so fenna
tonya
yo ala ye financial fenna la me yalon ko ila o Kenya akanyabo baka akadianye minu kana je ke tentu ibuke fale kul tentu de ila tanya Kenya ni yalon sa Gambia be yamen Nemo maki kukana don't think too big of yourself. Because mianka ke wale ni make ku mol ka fole mol man sila.
Mol man get the vote design.
Mol fanam ba fola. Bari seku membe keri wala mnyinte ko. Yalo Gambia sai masakunda nye dalindi kula andong nimambo kuoto. Nyimman sakunda nanate deula kula wala Gambia nul kamenke nim kuna ta dron sapaka ngadia mu fat nganyina wala ngasa unkudot ntoluka kuolu dia mule but never think about solution ntoluka fole dron let's discuss about things men be happening andun ka wala nyimma sakunda fana sai dalta wala le ka fole ko ali buraje ba fola le ba fola 1-2 weeks benyi da
e kan koma wala ko control o kay nim kumen na rek na kalidanta rek na nyina la
yo say ni ngatara ko ni masakunda kurmo be nyola mo me alon ka bebe farin sungol lela yalo wocho buka sungo dewde mutarole ka sungo dew ni ya mutebe men kala wala ka sungo dew barka foko molle wurta no ma akana tale molle wo buka dina sungo e fonyale say mem muto nyati wala ko Gambian ko alinga mira wallahi billahi ni momo kanyin 2026 election ika on the rate ika tulu fangolla Gambia la last chance mun 2026 leti and ni memme fangone ne wala is the only chance nga Gambia kanan
true
and nimma nyinta seriously fonko mbakela kunya koto doron kon dal tamenna tantawole na ngalipa ngata nka foko ninyu bita election la ni situation member on the ground now man fenta man dije nko sew nte bukani misalo jam fande and maybe nimma laftan command la idiot la call me an idiot but the fact is that munen tol ni Senegal fata for Senegal president no même botaje nde maje ba ko dia ko ya belola la andu nim Senegal eli abulala bulola no na be Gambia na be kala president not lanko Gambia ko ka fale hali nga bula je doro ngata alquran karon la jama abe sono yala alquran karan jaman to buka solution o ke moye nte mu misili moleti nga ala kanu le nga kila kanu andun ka sali bari alinga nyin ku sifalu bulako ninna solu ko na ta me yalo ko nyanta bendu makato bayla ka foko alinga ta alfatio tajam alfatio be mun kala nye fontol da mal
bamba mas be bala jolo bi ako Gambia alfatio men ko banko ga kam da na duwal bu ga jaar
sai membe je wallahi tolle fam bu kan na duwa jaar min kala makato bay ka jele kam ke yalo ni moy tilimbali ya kela e mi ya fay ko isingo le belo rin singo kan andula sama to peru le bakan isingo wulin singo kan ame danku e se wi fara nyante sindo me alon ko peru ta kan ko fara nyanta fere kala ko ya tuki ataka barin tolu kasi ni ben tilimbali anko se wi yalo ne mente disappoint sign fangote ntoli be ko nyen attestation ole na carte fayot nya last time attestation and we all agree to that ko nyen attestation o kuriya be kata wala to ye mo lu register manya na men lu register ni just 2 weeks ago inata wala ko murundi ko den ko wala be kala ko den ke ntolu la Gambia di ya ko ntolu la Gambia di ya mba fututa ko wolu ye men ken nam fam ko men dimita amanya nakala wolu nata wala decide ko den ko wala be kala mbebe de rim banko kanko ha ye wala fo no dan tan ya decide mbe de rim ani kabin ka foko let's go to 2026 ma win na because mbe mo la hat le win na wona na 2021 ma mo la hat win mo libe sunyaro la kenaba ton ka fo hat win no ibita jumale la hat win na sunyare hat hat me ya lon ko ye ko dole joje ite wo ko do ben tolle bulle pour tolle be ko do men bondla kawo hat kilo ngol murundi dan tolle be o keno la ye ko carte di mo la men ya lon ko manya na carte soto la with condition fo tele ko sa yi ka mo le ban fanko ni manke kuti me lon ko sa mu ne ka mo le ko aliens joro ibe mo lu ramas ka wala din baro site ne na mo le ba ina ni man hey ni me laftan na ko mo je jaado nyama annani amo le banko sai ikoni molle be nyola mennu yalon ko lun tawon le mun na banko kay ibe ikanin ka aliens fanko la payment all nun tom bu ko jeba wati that was part of the agreement ni na lañin cartel soto ngal karte altawol jola ntali batandila bimbe ngalon ne the number of foreigners in our country nin ko ben da ka ni kar la ni la ngam fon timil tamalindi tonya ko man ka fo hali ne doro wol fara ba fayda ñel mo men illegal tamona ne ta fon be o kala legalize le la banko kay ka fo ko ali nga ko joyen ka kaf ite woto te be kala man sakunda ken dole te ba kamunta so many te fana cité be o kunya si vale kala fo ñanta sonna wala na banko kambe ba what is wrong is wrong muna nambe silala to say what is wrong ntolle dun tamunda banko fo Senegal silata ka foko what is wrong fay ma kembe nyala jamba ade afred to say da alinga lun tawol manene because he said na banko ka alinga nyanyi because nin ko be fenkela be fole la for in the first place nyata carte sotale ba illegally
e manya na sotola no
tay mona nan ka ko joyen ka foko ha alinga fenke dro nga ndi am nalo mol kan ibinale fanam batata le handim for ibatata for 2021 imambata hey ningam fango keto 2026 is coming atele ba determine na nimbe bital lakira koma ngata lakira koma but membe keri wallahi billah if we go with that trend ntole be kala lusanti Ntetenda Carla Nadia Tame ye la mo na man dia okay there opinion mo and ntete kala mfongo toilet. The ground is there.
Yeah.
You see, and we are giving more power to that. So last election, MPP can do a memphis. You may alone ilamo kumabale. Lahi wallahi after election. Akonye keban konnam. Akonye control bring atara konye attestation or suggestion. Akwende ubakele nkole UDP call tashonna. Almanyu kamo jatale tashonna. Akonye bari biri wo kuona atako ha about ID card nyulma issue no alkaloli attestation o kan seful akonye ko billahi wala akonye lume wo approve akonye na party baleke because nkuma talen tolnga wi ne fokaba bawo UDP call sontani.
Yeah. But y'all keba problem with them at the NPP so what me understand. These things are simple majority at the National Assembly. So Hanada UDP call balanta. It's all a word would stand. Okay, what on the other question? The whole country has to come out and say no to this.
This is it.
Yeah. I know me na the MPP call government ko. Ha you be UDP call son direct or conda. UDP hani call balanta law would pass, but Banku ding say volunteer no. You're right.
This is it. UDP fanela stanta. Let them call for national protest. All UDPs national protest. Model be join.
Yeah.
Muna nan call the protest in the name of UDP. Fontolman citizenal. And I know other parties will join.
Yeah.
But it has to come from us. Muna nan kande call me alonko ngalon tolle ka sofaje nga ko ntol ni ñu situno sangosan kusi fakling for more
in fact I don't understand citizen of a country it has to take an attestation from Alcalo. So would those days are gone because Momo Uduro Banco can the birth certificate so yeah.
It's not a real attestation. It can make they only stamp them and
yeah.
to them. It will form a implant in the system.
Yeah.
This time, because last time, registration they create a system. It can be to put it into the system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do we have to allow that? Fontolma immigration official shot that. Near concentration okaje ye kodo okaje sign ID card no e timing normal way ni do men fa ntada madama ni voters card on men fa be keren abe ban too do na because ndenga lo na system okono ye more than 300,000 dundije for ntolbe ma wolomba
yeah
sai ntolbe 300,000 no be hard win.
Keba, yeah, and I agree with you. Yes, UDP can take the lead, but it will be more effective. The opposition will be together to fight for this because
why somebody has not started that yet.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Our leadership we get it or we lose it all.
Yeah.
Ali willing hey mention solo mobile na bala linkana mfango meskel ini mota taranyola sendi mwanni fen mol ka kusi fakilin kala na banta dom tol ka sin ka tra kumbola mfango jara ko halinga loi
election on yemen for abuka sunya on election day aka sunya well before the election day and the attestation on nyula avenue te ka sunya roke wol. No, you are making a lot of sense, Keba. Momanyana kamfale kama nyina fa. Ebe men foka wolon tonyati, Keba. Ebe men foka.
To take up the leadership. Ya kenin sam. Muna nan tolbe chonna all the time. Niru kane ka kuno senso kana nga tuje. Ta foko han toldam. Nda mal muna dim tol faramu citizen all that.
Yeah.
Manke dam out.
Yeah.
We are with all good citizens.
Yeah.
We are not fighting for any UDP or UDP, and we are fighting for a right in the Gambia.
True. Abaraka Keba Sabal Helsinki, Finland, Badingol Albela Mekambanta Bala. Bad news. Arsenal is leading 3-0. What is happening to Real Madrid? They're losing to Arsenal by 3-0. That's a big margin. And anyway, they can still do it at the Bernabeu. They can overturn this, but it's going to be difficult, But Real Madrid at home, they can do more than that. So, Alabarakabaka, thank you so much, Keba Sabali. Sayangata KS, KS, thank you for your patience. Marlon Jumalabije. And Naila is also on. KS, you there? Okay, I'm going to make KS, but KS, Atemeta mute permanently, but at a drop. Okay, but at a drop. Naila, welcome to the show. Naila, welcome to the show. Okay. People join TikTok, they send request, you bring them up, you get down. Okay, Naila, I'm going to drop you as well. So, okay, but I'm Naila for drop. So, okay. Alabaraka back and balling so Mbalten to la back and bal jaila. Iko chairman Yanko Adabo member caring. We'll watch the we'll watch the rerun on that. Mbalten to la back and bal jaila. So ning makola la dol shouldn't se program or stop down for what it do. Ba on tel nyanta membe fola nga fole. Me Adama Baro dal ma fola ko ay mo la kodo sayndi. Adama mo la korla sayndi. Ila listo be jam fakane sayndi. Ngoy korla sayndi, korla ma sayndi folo. Bari nyanta sayndi la. Adama ye padiyo men joni security officer le pour que ba ma samba medical check up la. Anyante ka sayndi. Amanke la koditi. Gambianol man nyanna wo jola. Hani dino la karola taita alquran ilo na nyininka ni almamo me ala man silela aba fle ko nyin kodo ni ata sunya rolom so today bulu fo ba sayndi la uta sayndi la it's up to you nde I'm doing what I'm saying what is right bakari baji anala kumbeng biray mo la padie mo sunya di awa jobate baji la inila kumbeng e wakilte kodo mo rankejo so ni la ministre se kodo sayndi no iteme mo ne mbila minina ya inde mbilami ite fana nyanta samfula jusolale iko sewu sedili mutale sache mbo ay bakari bari mutale sache mbo bakari ata sayndi madum fana ngata sayndi adama that kana don't be then drop this element of pride ka kon tala presidenti munana tebe ko do sayndi no do what is right yemen ga mo mede nyanda resign na le fam bari te resign na ninga memo banko sove Adama should be impeached long time ago but NPP called us on Adama impeached and it will see other deputy more but it was before la tolu mbal tendula bake mbal jaila azol men do TikTok ale live funny sign we are here 2 hours 14 minutes 100 people 11 GB on TikTok that's mighty UDP online bantaba ñun ñoko yor yeah mbal tendula bake mbal jaila ni nata jar rek dañoo wax fi waxi daani saret bi ñing padiyam ku wala social media dominate itata dawda Facebook to molba siala Adama be siringa be tenkon tel state house ikamera ku manki bari be mol folo kanede bi ñu letoro fe ngada ay tsunami leke state house iko sa ito lafta investigate le ka kol jibe ju malaka ñu letoro bondi albo lon na ñaadile albo lon na ñaadile no alde olon na Sidi Keta de ala ko nte jahalda Sidi Keta ala ko Sidi Keta but Sidi Keta you are a disgrace atol me alonga le Sidi Keta long al naka diamu ale Sidi Keta advice Sidi Keta how many finance ministers were there before you but you have destroyed your legacy if you got one anyway because at the end of the day if Adama want to force you to do this you should have just written your letter of resignation and preserve your integrity but no Buga Palas Rek yes I know he's a Jaranka but he's a different Jaranka sadly bari aduna bi ñetti fan la ñetti bes la demba tay ak elek demba amon na ñu ci tay elek tamit na ñew ku sacca alale nguur dina la yobu kota dek just like Senegalese are after Macky Sall to bring the day of accountability Adama Barrow yow tam sa bes dina ñew inshallah doomi adama nak amu doole yalla am doole ku fogné da nga am doole da nga nax sa bop denkané la. That's why they say powers vested in you. Power belongs to only the Almighty Allah, not us. Lolo ta Yaya Jammeh tay mënuta joxe ben digal Gambia daf ko daan def. Sa Dawda Kairaba Jawara daf daan joxe digal instruction jamono bi passé na Yaya Jammeh bosam ñew passé Adama bes dina ñew do nekk président di Gambia. Yow fu lo wara xelaat moy the aftermath of your presidency. Lolu dafa jar sorale de ba ñi duñ dé xelaat they don't learn. Ñun nak United Democratic Party ci tanki dégal la ñoo nekk waxuma ne duñ dé joom de kuy liggéey yaa dé joom waaye Alaaji Ousainou Darboe du jël padiemi Gambia mu ne ñu gunge yaayam pour mu dem medical du ko def kooku bu mu nekkoon vice président sax mu ne du dem state vice président residence pour toog fa loolu tax su ma gisee nit yi di ŋàññ Alaaji Ousainou Darboe dinaa ko repeat fii yéen a ngi tooñ paa bi bu mu nekkoon foreign minister ak vice président soo dem si UDP toog dafa duga motoom only office hours la they duga official car bi waaye Barrow ministers ñu ngi nii right now they abusing those cars. Those who go on TikTok live bés bu nekk di ŋàññ Alaaji Ousainou Darboe they will never say those positive things that he did. How many vice presidents got appointed and they quickly move and they refurbish their homes? Mohamed B.S. Jallow tay vice president bu fa nekk how much did they spend doing refurbishment works at his residence? Am na ñu nekkoon vice president sax they did work. Alaaji Ousainou Darboe they did request a dime for them to do any work any of his residences. Tey nit yi dañoo dem Facebook live ñu ne kooku baaxut ñu ne kooku they don't trust him koo xam ne amut any stain of corruption in his hand. Te lu tax mu resign from Guri PPP because bu mu nekkoon Minister of Justice dafa gis loo xam ne neexut ko he resigned from government to do private practice. Te even Guri Adama Barrow dafa bëggoon a resign ñu bari xamul loolu am na lu tax resign wax naa ko fii weda ngeen gëm ma or not. Pa bi bëggewut su fekkee ne alal rek la Alaaji Ousainou Darboe mënoon naa topp Adama Barrow di ko toppoot di ko dogo today he would get whatever he wants. Barrow lu nekk bi ko Barrow waxoon na ko ne mu bàyyi mu jox ko leadership UDP and he said he was going to renovate all our bureaus UDP bureaus first class bureaus mu ne paa bi daf ko def advisor number one advice elderly advice in the country lu mu ko jox lu nekk. How many people will turn that down? Muna na paa bi muna na man mag la let me just enjoy my life. Waaye tey gars yi nañ ko tuumal ne moom signing deportation bi du dëgg wax bu nekk lañ dee sànni si kawam. But where I am going to conclude again, I will make this reminder. If you really mean well for Gambia and you are part of opposition, you shouldn't be part of any discussion about how to nganya benen opposition. Kuko def rek yow da nga nek a sheep in wolf clothing. Da nga nek sulu sadima. Buki sangu de der bay ngay nek. I cannot bring an NPP supporter to this platform. Munge ridicule another opposition. Stop mako. My nopi. Then I'm aiding and abetting Kokose Wahambi. That happened yesterday. I'm not going into the details. And we are not going to watch that continue. We will not. Man suma ñëwé bantala talu madara ohu baro lolo da tay ma leak this, expose this letter, ma share ko ba mako amé rek I shared it with Watson Gambia and other people Facebook ñep share ko because ñun luñ tal moy expose corruption of Baro moy suñ problème man Baro moy suma problème waxuma xawma kenen de because taxpayers money tay kan mo nek diko njuuj ñal Gambia moy Adama Barrow ak gayami. None of these opposition leaders are doing. We are not paying none of these opposition leaders salary. What they are doing is pure voluntary work. You get investing time to reboot Gambia. Nyom tamis best win talk, best wala you say no president. He will be held to account just like we're holding Barrow account. You go my Ben breathing space. So can a president will do the same thing. But for now, they are not under the payroll of the state. Let's leave them. NPP dañ bëgg indi jaxase suñu digante waaye ku si boti nit na lañ ko gis because xam nga ne gaay duñ dugg bantaba sax diko try because xam nga Sekou Sedli c'est non nonsense man ban NPP supporter mooy ñëw fii di ridicule beneen opposition. Some people I don't know how their brain works and that's why I feel that some people definitely are you in for this for change or da nga nekk pour yëfi kaay leen gis leen because c'est dega da nga bokk si lii si Gambia yow warloo tal leneen mooy just like BMG does. I'm going to repeat that every day ñu dem live they're exposing Barrow's corruption. That's all that they do. So I hope people are going to listen to this clarion call I'm making. It's up we cannot force anybody to listen to us, but if you encourage NPP supporters to utter disrespectful words, some acronyms to us, which are unpleasant, then we will fire back. And that's not going to be good. Because when you fire back, don't say we are troublemakers. Even if those words are not directly from you, right now I'm the moderator on this platform. This is a UDP platform. If anybody comes here and says something, man, the buck stops at me. Man, I should be blamed. I'm not going to say, well, man, if I open the line and somebody says something, stop. So go them as own Facebook live. That's what they call responsibility. Somebody has to be responsible. When you're an anchor of a platform, not everybody should be an anchor. Why you know what? We have jack of all trades. Anchor neka platform nehut. You are the driver. You're the moderator. That's why, man, if anybody makes a comment here, insult, I'm going to delete. And I told the moderators to delete it. Insult. Even Adam Barrow will not be insulted here. So feel like Emily Sumo program, and I hope we'll continue to have decorum. Let me make it clear, I'm not saying that nobody should criticize any of the opposition. We can criticize opposition. We can argue with their utterances. We can argue, we can say this person's idea, I don't align myself to it. But they were hearing Kadu Nyawi. Yo, so make opposition Jaruko. Because opposition here different easy work. Opposition here different difficult in Africa. So I'm going to remind this. And I hope what happened last night will not be repeated again. Because if it is repeated, tomorrow I'll be back on Bantaba. Man, personally. This one is not going to go to another platform, but we will do it here. So, Nanyel am jama. You hehals you deka. Let the eye be on the price. That's as simple as that. Every day you get just niti den and chideka bobu. Mysterious killings, satire, armed robbery. Robbery the Fabari Faso. We have civil servants doing broad daylight robbery. We have the head of state, ministers. You get nak askambi. You get dane niti sen nigi. We have a lot of issues to discuss. You can create content. You can create topic. If you don't have the skills, then don't go on live program. Be a listener. As simple as that. So yalla you find a jamma. So yene xamne da ngeen ñew ci live bi joxe jëf ci appreciate nako ñuko share appreciate nako elek dinañ jël break on UDP Online Bantaba unless situation they warrant for us to be here. But on normal circumstances, tomorrow we'll take a break until Thursday. We should come up again to do another program. Otherwise, tomorrow will be a day off for Bantaba. But when there is an urgency for us to be here to clarify certain things and address certain issues, then we'll be here to do it. On that note, good night. Allah barakabak. Thank you.